If your Shark steam mop is switched on but no steam is coming out, do not assume that the appliance is broken. In many cases, the problem is caused by an empty water tank, an incorrect setting, a pump that needs to be primed, or mineral deposits restricting the flow of water. Before checking anything, unplug the steam mop and allow it to cool. Steam can cause serious burns even when the appliance appears to have stopped working. Start with the power supply. Make sure the plug is fully inserted into the electrical outlet and check whether the power light is illuminated. Try another outlet to rule out a faulty socket. You should also inspect your circuit breaker or fuse box if the mop has no lights and does not heat up. Avoid using an unsuitable extension cord because it may prevent the appliance from receiving enough power or may overheat during use. Shark recommends connecting the steam mop securely to a suitable electrical outlet. Next, check the water tank. A Shark steam mop cannot produce steam when the tank is empty, even though the power light may remain on. Unplug the appliance, remove or open the tank and fill it with clean water. Do not overfill it. Make sure the cap is tightened correctly, and on models with a removable tank, confirm that the tank is seated firmly in the body of the mop. Use distilled water whenever possible, especially if the tap water in your area contains a high level of minerals. Hard water can leave calcium deposits inside the appliance and gradually reduce the amount of steam. Shark manuals recommend distilled water as a way to reduce mineral buildup and extend the working life of the steam mop. Only put water in the tank. Do not add detergent, floor cleaner, essential oils, bleach, or vinegar. Cleaning products can damage internal components and may create unsafe vapors when heated. After filling the tank, plug the mop back in and give it enough time to heat. Many Shark models need approximately 30 seconds before they are ready to produce steam. If the indicator lights are flashing, press the mode button and select a steam setting. If the lights are solid, wait for the heating cycle to finish. Starting to move the mop immediately after plugging it in may make it seem as though there is a fault when the water simply has not reached the correct temperature. The next step depends on the Shark model you own. Some basic steam pocket models do not release a continuous stream while standing still. They generate steam when the handle is pumped or when the mop is moved forwards and backwards. After the appliance has heated, push the handle down several times. Older Shark instructions suggest pumping the handle approximately 10 to 12 times when first starting the mop. This primes the pump and draws water from the tank into the heating system. Priming is particularly important when the steam mop is new, when it has been stored for a long time, or when the tank was allowed to run completely dry. Pump the handle slowly rather than forcing it. Continue moving the mop forwards and backwards for several moments. Once the internal water path is full, steam should begin to pass through the cleaning pad. On newer Shark models with electronic steam controls, make sure you have selected the correct cleaning mode. Some models may not operate properly while the handle is locked completely upright. Lower the handle into the normal cleaning position and move the mop across the floor. If the unit offers a light, normal, or deep setting, try the stronger setting temporarily. Intermittent steam can be normal on certain models, especially at lower settings. A fuller tank and a higher steam mode may provide a more consistent output. Check the cleaning pad as well. The pad should be attached correctly and positioned evenly over the mop head. A badly fitted, folded, or excessively dirty pad can restrict the distribution of steam and make it appear that very little steam is being produced. Replace it with a clean, dry, or slightly damp pad, depending on the instructions for your model. Always unplug the mop and wait for the head and pad to cool before touching them. If the mop produces a small amount of steam and then stops, it may have overheated. Unplug it, remove the pads when they are cool enough to handle, and allow the appliance to rest for at least 30 minutes. Reinstall the pads refill the tank if necessary, and try again. An automatic thermal protection system may temporarily shut the unit down when it becomes too hot. Mineral buildup is another common cause of weak or absent steam. Warning signs include a gradual reduction in output, irregular bursts of steam, or a mop that works normally after filling but soon stops. Prevention is safer than attempting aggressive internal cleaning. Empty the tank after use, avoid leaving water inside the appliance for long periods, and switch to distilled water. Do not pour vinegar or a homemade descaling mixture into the water tank unless the instructions for your exact model explicitly allow it. Shark guidance generally states that only water should be placed inside the tank. You should also avoid pushing pins, needles, or other metal objects into the steam openings unless the official manual supplied with your specific model includes a dedicated nozzle cleaning procedure. Incorrect cleaning can damage seals, puncture internal parts, or expose you to hot water and steam. Inspect the visible parts of the appliance after it has been unplugged and cooled. Look for a damaged tank cap, a missing seal, cracks in the reservoir, water leaking from the body, or a loose connection between the mop head and the main unit. A leaking tank may prevent enough water from reaching the heater. A damaged cord, burning smell, unusual electrical noise, or visible scorching means you should stop using the mop immediately. Finally, test the mop with a full tank of distilled water, a clean pad, a working outlet, and the correct operating procedure. Allow it to heat fully. Select a steam mode if your model has one. Lower the handle and prime the pump by moving or pumping the handle as directed. If the unit becomes hot but still produces no steam, the pump, heater, thermostat, or an internal water channel may have failed. These parts should not be repaired while the appliance is connected to power, and opening the body may invalidate the warranty. At that point, contact Shark customer support or a qualified appliance technician and provide the exact model number from the rating label.